What's good, everybody? This is your boy Zay here with another episode of the Pencil Pushers Project, episode 31. As always, if you are new, please subscribe, like, share. We are on all DSPs, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Castbox, wherever you get your podcast from, we're there. If you are an old listener, we thank you for following us and staying up to date with us. And as always, please continue to follow as we have more stuff coming soon under wraps. We've just been busy. I am joined here with the other half of the podcast, our project, or whatever. Jay. What's good, Jay?
What's good with you, brother? How are you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I shaved my beard this week. I woke up and didn't know who I was anymore. You ever did that? You ever woke up one morning and just said, "Fuck it," and just shaved the beard?
It's been a while, but yeah.
When is the last time you shaved your beard?
I can't. It's years. It's been years. I would probably say maybe 3 years ago, and I didn't even really clean shave it. Like, it was just like I just knocked it down to almost like this level.
Okay.
So I like the facial hair, man. To me, it's not as much hassle as people make it out to be as far as having a beard. At least for me, people say, "Oh, they don't, beard don't be itching and all that other type of stuff." But I feel like for me, it's the opposite. Like, my hair is short, and I have to deal with that stubble and stuff like that. Ingrown hairs. Because my hair is super curly, so
right.
It's actually, for me, it's it's a lot more comfortable for me just having the facial hair. So I'll find a picture.
Yeah, please.
One day
we gotta show it on live on the episode.
Yeah, I'll find a picture where I had a low facial hair. But
how's our live studio artist doing?
Yeah.
That nigga ain't paying attention.
Nah, Seth over there still going at it with old boy.
Still calling out all the coons.
Hey, yeah, you send somebody that Daffy Duck emoji with the tap dancer, you know what time it is, man. But yeah, man, this week has been pretty good. The weather is dropping, which is,
I'm so happy.
Yeah, man, it was cold this morning though.
I've been seeing the Uggs more, man.
Yeah, they told you
they was waiting.
They put their feet on that hardwood, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's time! it's time!" So, yeah, they can't wait. As soon as Halloween over with, it's a wrap. So,
what you doing for Halloween?
What did I do?
What are you doing?
Oh, not sure, man. Not sure. What is that? A Saturday?
I don't know.
I think it's a Saturday. But I'm currently not sure.
I might be moving.
Oh, yeah.
Well, nah, my move out date is 28. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, man. So, we had a little bit of music that came out this week. Not a ton, but you want to start with that? You want to get into... Yeah, we'll get into music.
Yeah, I say let's start with the music.
All right, so you heard. We'll get to the one we heard together last, which is Benny the Butcher. But I'll start with T.I., the L.I.B.R.A, because I did hear that. I understand that you didn't, but I wasn't even aware that it was coming out. I know he had a single that came out with Young Thug, but I didn't pay attention to the release day or whatever. So, L.I.B.R.A. So this is T.I.'s, I think, 11th studio album that has come out, and it is comprised of. It has 20 tracks, technically 3, because a few of them are just interludes or whatever have you. So, so I say for 17 songs, it's not bad. I listened to it in the gym, and I would say the first half of the album is pretty good. Once we get to the latter half of the album, Pants on Blue, Horizons. He's like in the activist lane a little bit. So for me, it was just kind of
fell off.
Just for my mood, like the mood I was in, and just I was like, man, not now, not now. But solid body of work, man. Like it's for me, I say for me, I liked it overall. A few of my favorite songs on here are Ring with Young Thug, of course.
They don't miss.
Hypno is really good. Hypno, he does. They basically sampled the Hypnotize beat.
Okay.
But I like how they did it. It's really good. And Half a Ticket with London J and Conway. I don't want to say Kanye. Conway the Machine. That man can rap on just about any beat. People I think they're so used to hearing him on like those like Derringer and Beat Butcher type of sound. And hell, even on like From King to a God, he already kind of branched out a little bit of like as far as like the sound of beats he was rapping on. This is just another extension of that. Respect the Code, T.I. Rick Ross. Beat is like that luxury, sophisticated type of
rap.
shit.
I live for that.
Yeah, that shit's hard. And then Family Connect with his son is actually pretty good. Their styles are different, which is I think is cool. I like that his son is not really his son tries to kind of stay in his own pocket, but
what's his pocket?
Not like his dad.
What is he, like a conscious
he almost kind of sound like J. Cole a little bit.
Oh, he's conscious.
Yeah. So, but no, it's a good song. And then How I Feel with Eric Bellinger and Killer Mike is really good. And then after that, just like I said, for me, it's a pretty decent body of work. If I had to rate it, I would probably give it 7.5. Like I said, it's a good project. Like I said, if you're looking for that balance of, some of the trap shit, some of like the more activist lane, you get the kind of the best of both worlds. But I would say if you're in the mood for just one, then I wouldn't probably listen to the whole thing all the way through. I
saw all the features, and I was like...
Oh, that was another thing, too.
I was like, Game, is that you?
Yeah. Okay, so that was another thing. Like
I thought... There was a lot of features.
It was a lot of features, which I thought was, kind of another thing. I feel like he, with, everything that was happened with the, quarantine or pandemic, everything like that, I just feel like he was just like, yo, let me just work with whoever's trying to do music right now. And
did he get smoked by his features? Did any of his features smoke him? Because it was so many. I was like, I know somebody on this album smoked him. I was surprised to see Tokyo Jets on there.
Why you say that?
I don't know. I just wouldn't have thought of them.
Ain't that his artist? Ain't that his hustle game?
I think I got them confused with... I got them confused with the wrong people. Never mind.
Yeah. Tokyo Jets, I think it's under his Hustle Gang. One of his Hustle Gang artists.
I got them confused with Glass Animals.
She's from... I want to say she's from Jacksonville, I believe. Duval County. But...
Yeah, who smoked them?
I don't know about smoking, but Lil Baby's verse on Pardon was really good. I feel like Pardon, the first, honestly, T.I. kind of the way he kind of did with his vocals kind of reminded me of like Rich Homie Quan, like in the beginning.
Okay.
So it kind of threw me off a little bit. But Lil Baby's verse is hard. Who outdid him? It's hard to say. Cause I guess I wasn't really listening for it like that. Conway's verse was hard, obviously. Rhapsody had an interlude, and
she went in.
How do you body an interlude? She wasn't even really rapping. She was just like she made these metaphors that were dealing like with different like zodiac signs.
I'm glad Rhapsody's starting to get on bigger projects.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Yeah, so that song real quick. When we talked about Reasons Project, that song Fall.
I want to talk about Reasons Project, by the way.
Which, by the way, I think I maybe owe him a little bit of an apology.
I don't think you do.
You don't?
No.
It kind of grows on me a little.
All right, we'll talk
we'll get to it.
We'll talk about it.
But that Fall song, he mentioned talking to Rhapsody about like coming into the industry as a woman and having to deal with, wanting to blow up and not have to like go like the cheap route of like making certain types of music, or having certain types of relationships with producers and stuff like that. But yeah, that interlude she did was really 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 good. The skit, throughout the project, it had like Miss Pat on there. She was just basically just kind of like the comedic relief, just kind of talking shit and snapping on T.I. and stuff like that. Some of it was funny. It was cool. Yeah, like I said, man, for me, it's a pretty decent body of work. A lot of features, and his daughter at the end, she just kind of spoke and basically was saying like, I think y'all was expecting some type of tea or something, but no, that's not it. Blah blah blah. So basically, him and his daughter, basically they're cool. That's basically what I think that's what that was about.
What, they love each other? Oh yeah, because they had the whole hymen shit.
Yeah. So basically,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So basically, that whole thing, that was just her coming on there and saying, hey,
leave my dad alone.
Just hey, we good. That's it. So,
who will win in a fight between him and Conway?
Fight?
Yeah, fist fight. who winning?
T.I.'s like 110 pounds, man.
That's why I asked who smoked him, because I'm like, all right, well, who you think will win in the fight then?
Well, I mean, hell, Eric Bellinger could probably get this.
You right. Hey, them R&B.
Hey, I was gonna say, hey, don't get it.
Them R&B niggas the hardest niggas in the game.
Don't get the game wrong, but some of the R&B niggas be going in, man. But hell, his son might be able to fold him up a little. Damani might get him with the suplex, and niggas get old. You ever like play fight or fist fight with like your dad like the first time and like you got him?
You got him that one time, and then after that he was like, "Nah, bitch."
This what we doing?
You thought shit was sweet?
Yeah. What's that scene in Luke Cage where like dude spits on Cottonmouth? He's like, "Oh, thank you." Now I get you like a man. He starts beating the shit out.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what your dad do. You said you rough. Like I was play fight with my dad. I didn't slam him, but like I got him up off his feet.
Mm-hmm.
I could have did it to him, but I just put him down.
He beat you.
No, he was like, "Okay, this is what we doing." Yeah, he kind of folded you up as that.
He folded you up
as a reminder. So this is why fathers are important, because you don't get life experiences like that. But
you don't get that with your homies.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, it was a pretty good project, man. Like I said, solid. Obviously not his best. I think T.I. is. This is like the. Obviously, I'm not comparing him to Jordan, but this is like his wizard years as far as like making music. So,
that's not bad.
Not bad.
Jordan's wizard years weren't.
No, he didn't. No, it's
they weren't as bad as people make them seem.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that as like they're terrible albums, but I'm just saying like his T.I.'s prime, I think is he's well past it in terms of albums that you would look at as like classics.
Got it.
So,
well, all right. That's one project down.
All right. So you said you got into
I listened to
Black Thought.
Thoughts.
All right. So I'm gonna let you have the floor, and you can.
Let me find the album real quick. All right. So Black Album released. Wait, what? Black Thought released the album yesterday. Streams of Thought Volume 3, Cain and Abel. 13 tracks. One thing I did walk away with this album: Black Thought it can rap better than your favorite rapper. I'll go ahead and say that one. But he raps so well, it got kind of annoying. It's like it's like I felt like when I got done listening to this album, I felt like I could solve E equals MC squared. That's how I felt.
You felt like. Did you also feel like slightly shamed?
Like, damn, I'm dumb. I ain't know as much as I thought. Yeah. That nigga barred me up. He had some bars. I'm sitting here like, Jesus, how do you even think of this? It was a good album though. Production, it was really rapidy rap. So if you're not really a rapper,
you put some sauce on that for Jaguar Wright because she was talking greasy about him like not writing his shit.
No, he didn't even fucking acknowledge it.
That's how you know.
Yeah, he said Jaguar who?
Yeah. Jaguar wrong.
Yeah, it was. He had some good features. The surprising feature for me was the Schoolboy Q. That was a surprising one.
Yeah, I saw the track list. I'm interested to hear that song for real.
Yeah, I didn't. That was one that really caught me off guard. Was a Schoolboy Q song. I mean, he did his thing. He raps better than anybody. He raps better than a lot of rappers now, and I think that's what he proved once again, like he proves every time.
Yeah, I mean, I think his respect in the game is not really questioned.
Yeah,
he just doesn't make like the type of mainstream music, but he has that respect amongst his peers, even if they make different genres of music, which is probably why he could get a feature with a Schoolboy Q.
Yep. He was on his political shit too, in his own way. Like the beginning of the intro track, it was talking about how Europeans came over to the lands and found Indians, and they were like, "Yo, the first thing Christopher Columbus said to people is, 'Who are you?'" He said the Native Americans said, "We're human beings," and I was like, "Ooh, bar.
Who are you, nigga?
Who are you, bitch? Why are you on my land?" That was actually like he actually revisited that like 3 times on the album, and like he didn't talk about like police brutality and all that shit. He just kept talking about how white people are basically not from here. That was literally, I think that was kind of the point of the album. It was like, you know, white people, y'all ain't from here, and I can rap better than you. You like Eminem, huh?
Hey, you want to stay here? You gotta prove yourself. You gotta prove yourself. I need 16 from you.
Could you imagine walking up to every white person and be like, "Yo, spit a 16 right now"?
Hey, right now. You want to stay on this? You want to stay
in this country?
You want to stay on this land? Spit a bar, nigga. I need. That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. It was cool. Like I said, if you ain't about the rapidy rap shit, don't come near this album.
Are there any songs that stood out? I heard the Good Morning song that came out.
Yeah,
before
Good Morning came out like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, so I did hear that song.
Yeah, songs that stood out, standout tracks. Good Morning. Damn, he barred me up so much I can't even pick. Portugal the Man was like on every fucking on every song on this album.
What'd you think about the song with Schoolboy Q? Do you remember it? Was it
Schoolboy held his own? It was actually a really good song, but actually that was their political song. But then Schoolboy Q said, "Fuck it, Fig side." He came on there talking political.
Hey, Chris politic too.
Yeah, he said, "Nah, bitch, I'm a Crip." Nah, I'm gonna remind y'all who I am real quick. So he ripped it though. He did his thing. Thought versus Everybody. That was boy. You talking about a bar? You talking about bars? Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, and then you throw some more bars. That was that song. Good Morning, Magnificent. I don't know. I can say every track. Like, you got to kind of say every track is good because he rapped good on all of them. So it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like.
But if we talking about replay value,
just the songs that stand out.
Good Morning, Pusha T did his thing.
You were talking about the Fuel song before?
Oh, Fuel was good, man. I think he knew Fuel was good because he put an interlude before that shit.
Oh, that's how, yeah.
Yeah, he knew that was the one. I was like, yeah, this is the one. You knew it. Fuel, that was the most radio-friendly song on this entire album, was Fuel. Everything else, you ain't gonna hear that shit. Thought versus Everybody, Fuel, Stake 'Em. I don't really remember a lot of songs because every song felt like lyrical miracle. Anyway, whatever. It's a good album. 8 out of 10.
8. That's pretty solid.
So, and don't expect no high class production because with most rapidy rap albums, the production isn't high class. It's normally not.
Most,
but you got a couple that are.
Like,
but this ain't
like
the
one we finna get into. Like the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's good, man. Like I said, to be honest, I'm about. I think I'm like 4 songs in. Cause I started to listen to. I want to say, Magnificent, before. No, I'm actually further than that. Nature of the Beast. That's when it started getting like the sonically, it started getting away from like some.
Yeah, as the album went forward, you could tell it started to change.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it got less out of like the hip hop boom bapish, and it kind of got more into like that, more instrumental, but like just more like of a commercial space a little bit. Yeah. But I'm not completely finished with it yet. But I am liking what I hear so far from it.
I will say this about one last thing about the album though. I think that's actually the problem. I think the first couple of tracks are kind of forgettable because they're all so boom bap lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he should have did some lyrics, some commercial, then mixed it up a little bit more.
Probably just sequenced it differently.
Yeah. I think that those first couple tracks are easy to forget.
Maybe that's how I feel about the T.I. thing. Cause I think he had all the activist songs like lumped together, almost like there was like, it was like what's that album with Denzel Curry?
Which one?
Oh my God, it's I can't remember the name, but basically, as the album progressed, the songs got darker.
You got darker.
Yeah,
Taboo.
There we go. Yeah, but it was kind of like that. It was like
Taboo was great.
It was great, and I kind of like, but he kind of like gradually went into that space.
Yeah,
where it was like, for T.I., it just wasn't the same. But like I said, I am looking forward to hearing the rest of this Black Thought project. So I definitely will be checking it out.
Yeah, it's a good album. Like I said,
that's what's up. All right.
So what was the other album that came out? Benny, Burden of Proof. What an album.
All right. So Benny the Butcher. This is his second album? First? His actual studio?
No, because he had Tana Talk. Also, I think Tana Talk 3 was like his first official album.
So this is like what his...
I think this is his second
official album? Okay.
Yeah, I think this.
All right, so the first thing, before you even get into the music, this is kind of how I knew it was going to kind of be fire. There's 12 songs on here.
Yeah. No track wasted.
You drop 12 songs, 10 of the bitches going to be fire. It's going to be fire.
Gotta be.
And this is why, like, when people get irritated when they hear me talk about albums being too long, I think about how many albums could have been greater without 5 songs on them. You take away 5 songs, basically just trimming the fat. And, this is what you could possibly get. So, rap-wise, if you know about Benny the Butcher, he does not disappoint on any level.
That nigga don't miss. He don't miss them
He
features.
got bragging bars. He got soulful bars. He has really vulnerable songs, which I'll get into a little bit later, where he's talking about things that happened with his brother. And he had one line down there that really almost kind of like broke me up a little bit. How he said he couldn't look at his nephew because he sees his brother.
Yeah, I saw. I heard that one.
Just stuff like that, man. It gives you like a whole mixture of the whole thing, of And I will say for me, and obviously if you know Benny, he's a big fan of Jay. This gives me like late '90s Rockefeller vibes.
Well, Jay, he sequenced One Way Flight.
Yeah. Hit Boy asked him about that. But yeah, man, this is an incredible album, bro. So I was basically just trying to highlight my favorite songs because I hate to say this, but they're all good.
All good.
All the songs are good.
The entire album's good.
All the songs are good, man. And it's just this is what happens when you, like I said, you trim the fat and you tell your story and you get in and you get out. Like, we don't need no fluff. We don't need no nonsense. Okay. So let's see, man. Favorite tracks for me. One Way Flight.
Oh man. One Way Flight.
When the sample starts, and then once the drums come in, I was like, oh my God, bro. This nigga was Rockefeller. This is like
Freddie smoked that hook.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he smoked that hook.
Oh man. And speaking of production, it's time to talk about Hit Boy. And he's
top tier.
For me, yeah, he's in the top right now. He's this year he's on an MVP run. He got Nas, he got Big Sean, and he got Benny. And all those projects to me are good.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are good. And to me, it's kind of like where you had 21 Savage and Metro.
Yeah.
Sometimes the right producer with you, it only enhances. Like, to me, Benny has always been a great rapper, right? And to me, there's a certain type of feel that I get from him listening to him on like Alchemist beats or like Derringer or Beat Butcher or whatever. But Hit Boy, you get something a little bit different. And I feel like some people who were criticizing this particular project because it didn't sound like a Derringer project, to me, is stupid.
Yeah.
I want to hear Benny on different type of stuff, even if it's a little bit different. And this is a prime example of that.
I want to hear Benny with Metro now.
I mean,
I want to hear it.
He's rapped on stuff like that before. So
yeah, he can definitely do it.
Let's see. Let me go through my list again. So One Way Flight is hard. Timeless is definitely one on there that's good. Trade It All. I think that's the one that I was talking about with he mentioned about his brother and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he has 2 songs that are really like more of his more what's the word I'm looking for? Introspective songs. So Trade It All and Thank God I Made It. And Queen Naija, her hook on there is really good too.
I think he cried. I think Hit Boy put out something saying that he cried when he made that one.
He said he cried listening to the Thank God I Made It song.
Yeah, that was the one. I knew he cried on listening to one song. I just couldn't remember which one. So
for me, they're both really good songs. Trade It All to me is like I said, it just tells a story about, and this is in contrast to his bragging rap. This is a song about what he would give up to get some of the things back in his life, having his family and having and that's one of the things I like about some of the songs towards the latter part of the album is that he doesn't shy away from the fact that, even though he's worked to get where he's at, he is very well aware of the fact that one move and things could have been different for him.
Right.
And I think that's what keeps a person hungry when they make music. When a person thinks they like success can sometimes, like Griselda's been the shit for like the past several years now. And I think success a lot of times can make you comfortable.
Right.
So you don't get the same type of hunger when you're making music. And I don't see any of that in this project. War Paint, obviously, with you put.
Oh man,
that's automatic right
West
there.
Side.
That's
killed.
That's that's automatic right there.
He said, "I pray every day that I smoke one of my options." I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, man.
that was one.
So, and then of course the album caps off with Legend, which is I think it's almost like a celebration song, like
I made it.
Yeah. So what's the bar? They say you're gonna be a legend soon, but I'm a legend now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I like that. So.
I like that energy. Man.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it, man. 10.
10.
It's a 10, bro.
We need like a marquee or something when we give something a 10.
Yeah, man. And I'll say this. I know you last week or 2 weeks ago you said you had 21 Savage as album of the year.
I said it's top 5.
I'm saying,
I put it in my top 5.
In the
in
the conversation.
Yeah. It's my top 5.
This is in the conversation for me.
I mean, that's understandable.
I think real quick too. I think in the next couple weeks we should try to scour through some of the albums or all the albums this year that we listened to, and try to come up with like a top 5 list.
Top 5 forgettable albums. I'm serious. That's what we used to do. A top 5 albums we thought we went to cold and we never listened to again.
Oh, well, that'd be good because it's crazy because if we go back and listen to some of these and really see how they stood the test of time, you could be like,
I think that'll be a good one.
You could be like, oh man, this wasn't what I thought it was. So, 10 for me, man. So I've said enough. There's no more good things I can say about this project. The only thing in it ain't really even like a big deal to me, but I thought the Dom Kennedy feature was kind of interesting.
I liked it,
but it grew on me.
It was out of pocket for Dom.
Yeah,
I think that's why I liked it.
Yeah, so it did, but aside from that, man, yeah, that's it.
All right, I don't know. It's only so much you can say about this album. It's a really, really good album. Benny working with Hit Boy, that already caused cause this project was announced a while ago. This was announced before the Nas project. Cause then he announced it during the on the Joe Budden podcast. I think that's when he said it.
Yeah.
So, this album's been in the works. Kind of disappointed we didn't get that Drake track. I wanted that.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. I was looking for it. I was like, man, I want to hear this. Because they already made it. I don't know why it wasn't on the album. But whatever. It'll drop.
Maybe he'll do like the whole deluxe thing, and he'll put it on.
I hope he doesn't. He doesn't seem like a deluxe nigga.
He doesn't, but I mean, to me, why you don't put a Drake song
that you got, like y'all already made it?
Yeah, why you don't put a Drake project on the album?
Because he already told us that they made the damn song. So like, where is it? So
yes, that's a mystery, but I guess
we need that.
We'll find out in due time.
But anyway, so we already knew this album was coming for a while. We've been looking forward to it, and it came out. So honestly, Hit Boy production wise, it's Hit Boy. I don't know what else to say about that one at this point. Hit Boy don't miss it. Don't miss. He always got hits. And he's the boy.
See, I need you to say some shit. Give me your candy, man.
What? Man, that shit. Let me see. The features did great. Yo, that Rick Ross verse was hard. I'm surprised you ain't talk about that.
Well,
that Rick Ross verse
because I only had it's 12 songs, and I said I'm gonna pick the 4 best. So picking the 4 best doesn't, like I said, they're all the songs are fire. So don't get me wrong, but it's just outside of the range for me.
The reason why I asked y'all that I think Lil Wayne's the best out right now because, I mean, this verse in this album, he killed this shit.
No, it's a hard verse.
But he's been having hard verses on everything. That's why I was like, I don't know, man. I think Wayne's starting back to stake his claim. I don't know. That's just me. I ain't saying he had the best verse on the song because I think Big Sean did, honestly, only because of the meaning behind it. But I don't know, man. One Way Flight was great. God, I love One Way Flight. I love the beat drop right before Freddie Gibbs part. They dropped the whole beat. They had the little instrumental playing. Yeah. And then he just came in and started. Cause I didn't think he was going to rap on it. I thought he was just going to do the hook.
Well, I looked at the timer on the screen. I was like, oh, okay.
You were like, oh, he's spitting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, Freddie Gibbs did this thing, man. They don't miss together. They're a really good collab. Anyway, I did enjoy the introspective bars. Benny said a lot of stuff that we didn't know about him also. And he really dug into his personal. And I respected it from him because I feel like that wasn't easy for him to do. You know, like, that's the one thing about Griselda and all them. Their confidence is like a different level of confidence. They don't show weakness. I don't ever, any song, Conway's like, no, nigga, I'll rap you. Westside's like, I'm cooler than you, and I'm cooler than you. Benny's like, I sell more drugs than you, and I rap better than you. I sell more, like, you know, they all exude confidence. So for him to be as vulnerable as he was on this album, I think it's like, you know, it shows like, okay, he can be this way too. And also, I think Benny's a star in the making.
I think it's and it helps to make him certainly more relatable in a lot of ways, like having that introspective point of view of just being able to be open about certain things he struggled with and certain things he's dealing with, even with all the success he's had, and especially in the past, you know, several years. So,
right.
But yeah,
I think yeah, like I said, I love to see that side, and we don't see that side too often from them. So anyway, enough talking because, you know, you said a lot, and I don't really know what to say after that. It was Hit Boy got out. The whole album's good, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and BS y'all. The whole album's great, beginning to end. Even if you're not a big rapidy rap fan, it's a solid album. All the guest verses were good. That's what I'm glad that happened too. So, favorite songs. Shit. One Way Flight. Famous. I love Famous. That bar where he had I think it was the hook. He was just like, he said, I'm famous, but I don't act like. I forgot what he said. Mm-hmm. I think you know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah. I don't remember the bar specifically, but it's a really good song.
Yeah, he got his shit off on Famous.
Yeah. Hell, Sly Green is hard.
Yeah, Sly Green was cold. Where would I go? Rick Ross. Man, Rick Ross always be saying bars. I just be like, God damn. Rick Ross be saying some real shit. Yeah. Like, I just be like, damn, bro. I feel you. timeless. I don't know what to pick. This whole damn album's good.
That's what I said, bro. I kept it at 4.
I love Warpaint though. Hey, Warpaint is, but they don't ever miss together. Come on, man, they Griselda.
Well, yeah, I had that as an automatic before I even.
Yo, yeah, that was shit. They called their last album the last song on Conway's album Spurs 3.
Yeah,
like they know they don't miss.
Yeah, that was
So, whatever, man. 10 out of 10. Great job, Benny. I'm happy. I'm proud. I'm pretty. I think this is gonna be the album that brings him the recognition for real. I think this is the one that's gonna take him to that next level. That's just my guess, but you know, who's next? Westside done dropped like 30 albums this year, so I guess they're all done.
That's like my only concern, man. Like I really hope that they do not like make too much, or excuse me, release too much music.
Yeah.
In too much time, man, because it is possible to oversaturate, and it is possible for people to just have fatigue, and you gotta let people miss you for a while.
You know what I thought was weird was the fact that Westside said that he don't want to rap, but he done drop more music than all of them.
Hey, maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he kind of want to rap a little bit.
I think if he would have dropped Pray for Paris, and then this album, and then Conway's album came out, and then this came out, and then they came back and doubled back, and then dropped like the trifecta album again.
Yeah,
I think that would have been good. That would have been beautiful, actually. But
yeah, man. But perfect albums for me.
Yeah, it's an excellent album.
Excuse me. I feel like I'll say this and we can move on, but like I said, if you are a fan of like some of the, you know, late 90s sounding, especially like late 90s like Jay Rockefeller type of stuff,
right? You
got that from the production, and some of the rap, and then of course, you know, it's Benny and it's just something, man. It took me back, man. It just took me back because I was in high school when like when the Blueprint came out, I was in high school, and like I knew what that was when that came out and how people held it in such high regard.
Yeah,
as like that was, you know, Jay-Z. Of course, he had put out projects before that, you know, Reasonable Doubt, you know, In My Lifetime, you know, Volume 2 and Volume 3, and like Blueprint was like his, you know, for me, the first project since Reasonable Doubt that people was really like, oh yeah, this is he got one, and that's how I feel about Benny and all the stuff that Benny's put out, and I think this for me is I gotta really go through this, man, but I think One Way Flight is probably like my favorite Benny song.
One Way Flight was crazy.
It's
an excellent. I don't even know what to say about One Way
It's
Flight.
like my favorite. It's probably my favorite Benny song. Like
I heard that shit, I was like, whoa.
He's done a lot of music. So I maybe I have to sit with that a little bit, but just off the cusp of just from the way it's produced, from like you said, the way they take the drums out and they have the sample just play, it gives like that soulful feel of like production, and it just was oh man. Like I said, I done spoke my piece on it, so
yeah, it's an excellent album.
If
you haven't heard it, please
do yourself a favor, burden of proof.
Listen,
take a listen to that thing, man. So, let's see
singles.
So we got some singles here. I listened to one, Ty Dolla $ign, Jhené Aiko, and Mustard. By Yourself.
What were you saying before the episode? You say you're not with the women empowerment.
I've had enough. Okay, are you not? Did WAP not do it? was WAP not?
WAP wasn't good enough.
Was WAP not enough? I thought WAP was enough.
Yo, I saw this girl post some shit saying WAP was the new black women empowerment song, and I'm like, huh.
All right.
I didn't say I'm saying.
All right.
Really now? That's what you think.
I'm not doing that. But yeah, so this is basically like, yeah, it was in that same bracket. You know, do it by yourself. You don't need no help, all that type of stuff. And look, I get it, but not for me. Nah.
That was the only one you heard. His album's coming out next week. Ty Dolla $ign's.
Oh,
He about to kill y'all niggas.
he better. As long as he been on the clock.
Is he on the clock?
His album's supposed to come out. Hasn't he like had an album coming out for like ever?
What was his last album? Beach House 3? Campaign? Nah, Campaign came out before Beach House. I'm pretty sure.
It's been a while, bro. That's what I do know.
It's been a while. I do agree with
But he's on the clock. He is on the clock. That is what I do know. So, I'm definitely.
Wait, go ahead. What you about to say?
Oh no, to be honest, I didn't hear too many singles.
Go ahead and run through them. So Kanye is out. He's back with Nah Nah Nah, his presidential debut single.
This what we moving to, man. We got battle rappers campaigning. We got
That man
rappers.
That man Kanye had a bar on there. He said, "Don't talk to me like that. I'm a presidential candidate." Damn, I don't remember. It was so funny though. Oh my god, this is kind of funny. He called himself Obi-Wan or some shit. he said, nigga, I'm Obi-Wan, you Anakin, I got the higher ground.
Oh Lord.
Bar.
It's not bad. I get it. Obviously I get it.
Yeah, real ones get it.
Yeah, but
you had Kanye. So if you ever heard that, you should listen to it if you're a Kanye fan. It's cool. I mean, there ain't nothing to write home about. I'm telling you, that nigga really just got a hard drive full of singles, and he's just randomly doing any, meeny, miny, mo. It's like, I'll just give him this real quick. Bankroll, Rich the Kid, Young Boy, Never Broke Again. Is he still in jail?
Say that again.
Is NBA Young Boy still in jail?
I thought he was out.
Oh, he might be. He got arrested on like gun and drugs, right? It was some pretty big charges.
Yeah, I felt like he got out on bond, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as I know, he's not in. I thought I saw a video of him like getting out, or like
you might have. I think he might have got out. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't follow him like that, to be honest.
Made in Tokyo dropped BET Uncut with Chance the Rapper and Smino. That shit is hard. It's like a man. What happened to BET Uncut? Damn.
What happened to Chance the Rapper?
Better question.
Hold on. So this dude asked, he was like, yo, he put a post saying on Twitter, I believe, hey guys, tell me some of your favorite singles, or what's your favorite song off
I saw that off the big day. I saw that.
And boy, they lit his ass up. Hey, this dude had his forearm. He said, "Yo, I got a tattoo of my favorite Chance album or Chance song," and that bitch was empty. And somebody took like the album cover and they put like Photoshop like a turd on there. But yeah, it didn't go too well for Mr. Rapper, Mr. Chance the Rapper.
I don't know what you expecting there.
Well, you listen, when Tory Lanez don't even give you bars, you know
the Rapper.
Irrelevant. Yeah, man, it didn't go well for him. But
you got Young Blue and Drake on the most Drake title track I think I've ever seen. You're Mine Still. That came out today actually, so I didn't listen to that one yet. But apparently Drake did his thing. And then you had The Weeknd with the In Your Eyes remix featuring Kenny G, who was on the original. So I don't really know if it's a remix or not. But
maybe the instrumental. I don't know.
So Kenny G, what he did was, I think he told Kenny G, he said, look, people really loved your sax, so go back in there and just play some random shit. And that's exactly what Kenny G did, and he smoked it. Kenny G smoked the sax again, because I actually like Kenny G sax in the original song, but I like this one better because he gave him like the little intro with no beat, and it was just a sax playing, and then The Weeknd slid.
I have no idea why, but Kenny G is just like the smoothest ass like name for like a.
Is he white?
I believe so. Yeah.
Damn.
But just
Kenny G is a hard name though.
Yeah. I don't typically say he invited to the cookout, but he could slap through.
You ain't inviting Kenny G?
No. He.
This nigga. Look at this nigga though. You told me this is, bro. This man played the sax that smooth, bro. Hey, I would never look at this dude and be like, damn. He look like a killer sax player.
Hey, put some respect on his name though.
I know. Hey, Kenny G, that nigga though.
Put some respect on his name.
We should talk about that. We should talk about a list of people that don't look the way they sound or like what they rap about. You know who I think? You know who? I know he's about that shit, but if I looked at him in the street, I would not think that. Vince Staples.
Oh.
If I saw if Vince Staples was never a rapper and I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah, I mean he kind of comes off as a little bit as like kind of like silly, but yeah, from what I hear, you never know.
Nah, for real.
So, all right, so that's it for any other music.
Nah, that's it.
All right.
What you been watching? I started The Boys yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I started The Boys. I started watching Fuck That's Delicious. Shout out to Jamel.
How far are you with The Boys?
I'm on episode 1, 20 minutes left.
Oh. Well, you got time. They just finished season 2. So you have some time.
Did I do that too soon? Did you want to start talking about this?
No.
Shit.
No, I haven't really watched. Oh, that's not true. I did watch the first episode of Lovecraft.
What you thought? Bro, I watched the last episode. Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey.
I watched the first episode and I'm
best episode.
I'm pretty much I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Like
hey, bro.
It's definitely a lot to take in just because of the mashing of the mixing of the genres, but no, so far so good, man. So I'm definitely gonna try to find some time to. I gotta finish that. I'm still on season 2 of Dark. I got like 2 episodes left of that.
Dark. Oh man.
Yeah. So
it's still confusing as shit, ain't it?
Bro, I don't have to go on Reddit. I don't have to go on like.
I'm telling you, it's so crazy. The last episode, they somehow tied everything together. Man, I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they did it.
Yeah, they probably was like, yeah, watch this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So it's definitely a lot to pay attention to. But with the help of Reddit and a few other sites,
YouTube. You went to the YouTube.
I've been able to. I haven't seen a lot of YouTube. I mean, I haven't looked for it. I've seen. I'm sure if I look them up, I'll get that.
Look at them Dark Explain. They go in.
No, I'm sure. Like I said, I've just more or less just been on like Reddit doing the science, but just to try to keep up because I don't want to I don't want to find out too much going into it, but
right.
It's just some dots that I'm trying to connect as I'm watching it. But I'm at the part. Spoiler. I'm at the part where Jonas meets his dad and basically explains to him
oh, you can't why he has to do it. Well, why he can't do it, but
and his dad is like, well, since you say that, I gotta do it. You know what I mean?
I picture that part going so differently too. He's like, well, now I gotta do it.
Well,
I'm just like,
you being here is all but confirmation that it must be done. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. But no, I've I gotta go and see I haven't really been on Netflix outside of watching Dark lately to see what else is out. There's a few shows that I guess are on my radar, but I am trying to just take my time, man, or not take my time, but just not get too over swamped with a bunch of different shows. 'Cause that's what happened with Dark, because we didn't finish season 2 of Dark, but then The Boys came out. So then I watched Dark with my girl. So then she'd be a lot of times she's like, I need to have my she doesn't want to watch Dark if she's not wanting to keep up and wanting to have to think about shit.
Right.
So I'll say, well, fine, let's watch The Boys. Boys is less thinking; it's more just clear cut story. So then watch The Boys, but then you take too much time away from Dark. It's like, oh shit, you forgot what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
So it's it's kind of that balance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I've been watching.
Have you ever watched Fuck That's Delicious?
Nah.
Man, that show is dope. I just started it.
What's it on?
Well, it's on Hulu. It comes on Vice, but it's streaming on Hulu now because they just did season 4. I want to say last spring. So now the whole thing's on Hulu, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into like traveling and just learning about different cultures and foods and watching people talk shit, it's like the travel show that shouldn't exist, but it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what it's like. Because, I mean, there's Action Bronson, Mayhem Lauren, The Alchemist, which I did not know they were cool like that. I didn't know him and The Alchemist were like that.
Really?
I didn't know. I mean, The Alchemist is a legend, too.
Well, I'm sure.
But,
yeah.
But, hey, man, that's the show. It's funny as hell. If I had to pick 3 people to kick it with, it might be them. I'm not going to lie.
Sounds like it.
They seem, I mean, because, you know, you don't see that side that much. That, you know, you don't see that side of rappers where they just act goofy.
Artists outside of their art.
Yeah.
Just like being people. Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
And, you know, you could tell that they're well-traveled and you can see the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just seem like some cool dudes, and they all funny as shit. So, if you don't watch it, fuck, that's delicious. I highly recommend it. The Boys. I still got 20 minutes left, but that nigga A-Train a dick. Yo, that shit where he killed the girl and was laughing about it in the club. I'm like, this show crazy.
Yeah, it's that's you ain't even really got into the
man.
that's light.
Yeah,
that's light, bro.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, because you know, I think it's the Boys is like, it seems like a show that's a satire on superheroes.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
A lot of the characters of the 7, they are specifically parodies of certain characters in like yeah. So, yep, that's exactly what it is.
So I'm fucking with it,
which is why I think it's so successful, because you have people like who are familiar with like the Marvel and the DC, and like those formats of shows are pretty much similar, and you know. This show gives you a different element and a different perspective on superheroes. And in the same breath, a lot of the complaints about superheroes you get with these characters, and a lot of the things that, you know, people think about it's kind of like, it's just, like I said, they poke fun at superheroes, basically. The show that the spinoff that they have coming out, I think that's going to be kind of like a parody of like X-Men, of like the school, you know, Xavier School of Mutants type of thing. So,
yeah, I like the fact that they got to like turn into superheroes into a business.
Well, yeah, exactly. They're trying to get a military contract.
It's like a literally direct satire.
Yeah,
and it's kind of cool.
So yeah, but yeah, man. So
are they based on? We can move on. Are they based on actual comics?
There is a comic, The Boys.
Okay.
But it's from what I understand, it's a lot more. The stories are fleshed out better than the comics. Like a lot of the superheroes are just kind of like assholes just because. So the TV show kind of fleshes them out a little bit better.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
Because some of those characters in the comics are kind of like mid tier. Like A-Train is not. I mean, he's mid tier in the show too, but. A-Train in the comics is not like that.
He's not that cool.
You know, though that too. But the characters are they're okay, but yeah, they just kind of flesh them out a little bit better on the show, and they kind of make them a little less dicky in a way, but still all the same. You know, this so yeah, there's differences in some of the origin stories of the Boys characters. I won't get into some of those, but
is that what season 2 talks about?
Well, not really. I think they're gonna well, season 2 they go into a few of the Boys characters' backgrounds, Frenchie, some other people that kind of go more into that backstories a little bit more.
Okay.
But they're kind of like slowly kind of like laying that stuff out, laying out that groundwork, because they've already been greenlit for season 3. And what's my man from Supernatural? What's the guy's name? He told me earlier. It's gonna bother me. He's playing this character called Soldier Boy, who is like supposed to be like a worse version of Homelander. So it's but no, it's a like I said, it's a really great show. I think Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles. Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he plays Dean from Supernatural.
Okay.
So he's gonna be Soldier Boy in season 3, who's like a worse version of Homelander. But yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
After having 20 minutes left on the show, I can honestly say I'm excited.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what it is, and it hooks you pretty quickly. So yeah, strap yourself in, buddy.
All
right. So let's get into Ice Cube and some of the pushback that he's received from social media, the mainstream media, certain parties, because he presented his black contract to both parties, Democrat and Republican Party, and because the response from the Democratic Party was that they would speak to him after the election about it, and the response from the Republican Party was that they would work with him right away, he chose the Republican Party. And because, of course, Republican Party, you have Trump. People hate Trump. So, therefore, Ice Cube must love Trump because he wants to work with the Republican Party.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Sounds like some people that don't read.
Open and shut case, yeah. Anything that doesn't involve you working with Democrats automatically means you love Trump. So,
basically
that's what happened.
If you don't vote for Joe, you ain't black.
So, yeah. That's the spiel. So, yeah, Ice Cube is in jeopardy of losing his blackness because he wants to work with, or not wants to, but he is choosing to work with the people who are working with him.
Yeah.
Which is what I thought this was supposed to be about. And before some of you say that Trump is pandering for votes with this platinum plan, which he very well may be, please be advised that there is a ad of 2 battle rappers on a basketball court for a Joe Biden campaign. If that is not pandering,
that is a crazy.
And if you are familiar with battle rap, I am talking about Charlie Clips and DNA, 2 of the more popular battle rappers in the Smack URL.
Who you think came up with that idea? You think it was Joe? I don't think it was. Actually, it might have been. Joe's like 77. I can see it.
Joe watch URL. Joe Biden watch Smack.
You think Trump sent like?
I think he wanted Loaded Lux, but Loaded Lux was just not available. So
I think Trump sent like a mole just to say something really random, like, what we gotta do? Battle rapping ads. And Joe was like, yeah, let's do it.
Listen, man, they are pulling out all the stops. They are pulling out all the stops. I told you last week, Janae Aiko got a song called Vote. This week we got Charlie Clips and DNA battle rapping on the court, which, by the way, is very much cringe. If you could stomach to watch it, go for it. But the point of bringing this up for me is, what's the problem with this, man? What are people
don't? Cause, man, people are too surface level. There's a lot of surface level people out there who they don't read into shit. If they read people don't read headlines. Like, they only read headlines. So they read Ice Cube's working with Donald Trump. Well, what the fuck? They won't dig into it. There's no, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people get their news from Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. So when you leave yourself susceptible to that kind of information where you don't look into things yourself, this is what happens. You get a bunch of people outraged over some shit that they didn't even look into. Because if you read that the Democratic Party isn't working with him, then, I mean, wouldn't you work with the people that's working with you? If you want to work for McDonald's, but Wendy's is like, we'll hire you now, and McDonald's says, fuck you, what you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
My thing is,
it's weird.
Instead of being mad at Ice Cube, be mad
at the Democratic fucking Party.
Because exactly. Like, a man has a set of plans that he wants both. Because, again, it wasn't like he just went to one party. He presented the plans of both parties. Okay? So, one party is willing to work with him right now.
Right.
And I thought we were in this state of urgency where we can't waste another minute. We have to try to get something done right away. Why would he not want to take the opportunity to And listen, man, it's not about liking people. Like you don't have to like a politician. You just have to make sure that whatever promises they make, that they honor. It's a lot of y'all who say y'all don't like Joe Biden, but y'all are gonna vote for him. So y'all understand the concept of not liking someone and yet being willing to work with them.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Why do we pretend that we don't understand that concept in this aspect of it? And I get it. Everyone is anti-Trump. Everyone hates Donald Trump. They hear Trump's name, and their blood pressure go up. Y'all have made this man Thanos, and he's really not that. Look, he said and he's done some stupid shit.
He's really Red Skull.
He may be Loki.
Yeah.
He may be Loki. Like it's not that he not. Look, he's bad, but it's like, look, man. If everyone is screaming about the lesser of two evils, we've established a baseline that it's all evil. So when you make a deal in business, you go with the best deal. You don't go with the person that you like. You go with the deal that's most beneficial to you. And if that requires you sitting down with people that you don't like to try to get the best deal, then that's what you do.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, to me, if the Democratic Party has a better solution and a better plan, I'm quite sure Ice Cube would say, hey, the Democratic Party has presented me a better option. And that's like, he's basically saying, I'm going to side with the party. I'm going to side with individuals who are going to meet me with my plans. So it's not about being affiliated with a party. It's about being affiliated with whatever is most beneficial to what your goals are, which is what I thought politics was about anyway.
Right.
You vote your you vote your interests. You vote what's most important to you.
That's true.
Me as a business owner, there's certain interests of mine that may not align with someone who works in a 9-to-5 space, because that just may not be their concern. There's certain things that I don't have children, but there's things that people with children, there's certain policies that may be important to them, and as far as healthcare for them and their families and stuff like that. So we think about stuff on a level of what's most conducive for a family or for an individual, as opposed to this whole gang of people. Like, and this is kind of where we've gotten at in this space where it's like, yo, we all have freedom of speech unless you say some shit that we don't agree with, then you don't. So it's like, you know, I understand what he's doing, and to me, that's what you have to. That's what's required, man. To me, you got to look at, you know, whatever is like. Again, we've already established how we feel about a lot of us. I've heard a lot of conversations. Two wings of the same bird. Lesser of two evils. They're both evil. I don't fuck with Joe Biden either. But so it's like, to me, it's like people are not thinking about the idea that maybe people think that Trump is the lesser evil, whether you like it or not. And again, it's not about liking a politician, not about liking none of these motherfuckers. It's about holding them accountable for things that they've offered us for their vote. Like, we give all this power to government, and then we only press them if we don't like them. I think that's what we fucked up with Barack. We all like Barack so much we never pressed him about shit.
Oh, preach.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we never pressed him about stuff. So it's like, you know, we have to start changing the way I think we look at politics in terms of why it is that we decide to endorse a certain individual. Not because of their likability. It's about policies and things that they promise in the event that they're elected and holding them accountable. So, I've been rambling. So, anything else you want to?
I don't really know what to say.
Sorry, man.
Nah, man, you good.
It just bothers me, man. Like
yeah.
I know
Get your shit off.
a lot of our people, man. We have the ability to think about things more logically
and constructively,
but we've just been caught up in this whirlwind of emotion, man. We just got this emotional thing. Like I said, we get triggered by stuff so easily, and like, when you sit back and you just analyze what's going on, the shit is bad out here. You know, to me, it's bad out here all around. You know, but if you're gonna be participating in politics, You have to participate in all the politics. We always talk about, what was the stimulus package? Was that not a bipartisan agreement of both parties working together? How is this different? Help me understand. Again, it's not an endorsement of anybody, and you can say what you want about politics using people. I mean, that's part of the risk of that's the risk you run in politics. You think Joe Biden not using people? I just told you about the battle rappers he snatched up. So it's like, that's the game. That is the game. And pandering is the game. Yeah, they're trying to get votes. Trump promised or has a platinum plan. Now you can critique that plan, and this is an opportunity to challenge him on the plan instead of just simply saying, "Oh, he's just making shit up." Because what I do see is that I see motherfuckers that love Trump, but don't nobody really fuck with Biden.
Yeah.
So in the event that 45 serves another term,
who we got to blame?
You could be angry or no. You could be angry all you want. Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying that's the person you got to work with.
I'm saying press him about the fucking plan.
Yeah.
I'm saying, instead of being mad, be like, yo, my G, that $500 bill you was talking about, what's up?
Hold them accountable.
What's up with it? And again, it ain't about liking nobody. Get past this shit, man. We've gotten to this place where we gotta be liked, and we gotta people gotta like us to get along with us, and that's stupid shit, man. That's for kids. Kids want to be liked. We grown. Grown is not about being liked. It's about your word and my word. You and I have an agreement. You honor your side of the agreement, I honor my side of the agreement. That's it. We have a working relationship. And if we haven't liked each other in the process, cool. But this liking bullshit, man, is stupid. And a lot of y'all too old to be thinking like that. That's it. Well, that's not it, because we got
that's not it.
No, this topic is
it. Shit.
No. I just thought about the Denver Nuggets. So that's later.
Oh, okay.
That's later. But that's it for this.
Man, you got all right. That nigga drop bars on you, bitches.
Nah, man, it's just irritating, man. It's really irritating.
I feel you.
Because we're a lot more stronger than how we acting right now. We're a lot more we're acting very fragile and triggered and just very we understand the media is manipulative, but then we let it manipulate us. We understand the game, but then we let the game play us instead of the game is the game, man. It's, again, there's no such thing as fair. That shit is a myth. All right, you got to work with what you got. That's the reality. The reality is you'll die waiting for an ideal circumstance. You'll die. So you have to work with what's available right now. And it's not about liking the shit. It's about working with it. We've been doing it for all of our lives. We've been making lemonade out of lemons since we was dragged over here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we've been doing.
Hey, this nigga cooking right now.
I'm just saying, man.
I don't even know what to say.
All right, man. So what we got? Week 6, man. Week 6.
Hey, wait, my mom calling me. Should I answer this?
She know I'm cooking too.
Hey,
your house burn over there?
Yeah, she had to call. She better call the fire department. God damn.
All right,
this nigga going in right now. All right.
Now it's time for me to be a douchebag. All right, so gym experiences. What's the worst?
All right. Wait, you go first.
All right, so let me set this up.
Wait, are we talking about? We got to be specific about our criteria with the gym experience.
All right, so you and I we're both avid gym goers, and I'm just gonna be honest because again, I'm not holier than thou. I'm not holier than anyone. You've seen, I'm sure, in your time of exercising, you've seen a very attractive lady or two in the gym. So my question to you is, what would you classify as either the most douchebaggy or most creepy thing that you've done to try to either hit on a girl or something like that in the gym?
Shit. Creepiest thing I've done. Jesus. Wait, you go, man. I gotta think of a good one. Well,
This was like a long time ago, like before I became like a professional.
Before you were a man.
Before I was a professional, I had a lot more etiquette when I was younger and stupider, dumber. But I would say probably I wouldn't say creepy, but it was like the whole like, yo, your form is off. Let me help you adjust that real quick. Let me help you work on your form type of thing.
Oh my God, you pulled that?
Yeah, man, I pulled it.
Jesus, how did that go?
Don't
tell me. I know it didn't work.
I got it.
What? Wait, it worked?
No, it didn't work.
Oh,
her. She was saying like, I'm.
Oh, she said I got it.
No,
I just mean like you got like the number. I was like, wait, that shit work?
No, I don't have a. When you have money, it works.
When you have money,
when you have money, it works. I pulled up in a Grand Am. That wasn't gonna work. That wasn't gonna work. But nah. So she was like, all right. So that was like, I think she was doing squats. So then like, what the fucked up part about it is like, we got to like the pull down part, and like her form actually was fucked up. But I already played my form card. So
okay, you can't pull the form card.
Yo, so I like, they have like a lat pull down here, and there's a lat pull down like next to it. So I'm like next to it, trying to like do like the form to kind of like, you know, you need to make sure you hitting them lats. You know what I'm saying? And she's looking at me. She's like, so then I got over there, and you know, I'm standing up, and I'm helping her. You know, spot and stuff like that, and you know, creeperton, and and it all led to nowhere. But yeah, that was like the the fourth thing, man. And yeah, that's wasn't good.
Okay, I had this one girl back during my hoodlum days.
Last week.
Chill out. So she was over by the aerobic stuff, like the workout. You know where they keep all the workout balls and the medicine balls. They keep them all in one section and all that shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So man, she was doing her thing, man. I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. So I walked up to her and was just like, oh, hey, you a trainer or something? You know, you gotta strike up the conversation like all casual and shit. And she was like, nah. I said, oh, well, you work out like one, like, you know. I was like, I started pointing out all this little shit. I was like, man, I saw you with the jump rope, man. I saw you switching your feet. I thought you was a boxer. So and she looked at me like, she's like, oh, damn. She was like, you paid attention, no? And I was just like, yeah. But I think I heard like, damn, this nigga was watching me. Like,
I know, right?
And then,
what if she was like, that was yesterday.
And then, you know, we started talking and shit, and I thought I was in for the W, bro, because I just started saying, I was like, yeah, man, I see you, like you doing your thing, whatever. And you want to know how you know you always know you're not about to get anywhere with a girl?
How's that?
So I say, so she's like, hey, you got an Instagram? Dog.
Boom, boom, boom.
Rest in peace, nigga. Hey, look, I'm going to go ahead. Any girl that says to you, you got an Instagram? You ain't there, nigga.
We got to get some drops, man. I had a perfect drop for that. We got to get some
drops.
Do
Oh, I felt my soul leave my body. I was just like, because, you know, bro, we had like a long talk. Don't you hate when that happened?
Oh, yeah.
You had like a good talk. You're like, I got this shit. I'm in the bag. Nah, you got an Instagram? And I was just like, I don't do Instagram. And then she looked at me like, what you mean you don't do Instagram? I said, once you get me on Instagram, I ain't gonna never hear from you again. Exactly. I put it right on the spot. I was just like, you gotta give me your number or nothing. And she just looked at me like, All right, well, see you tomorrow.
Good day, sir. Good day.
I'll see you at the gym tomorrow then, nigga.
That's funny.
Oh, shit. That wasn't even my most awkward. I couldn't think, man. I don't have so many weird-ass experiences.
We'll revisit this one.
Yeah, we got to revisit this one.
Other gym tales.
Yeah, any future reference, guys, any girl that says, do you got an Instagram, you might as well just walk off because that shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Unless your Instagram, you flexing all the time. You better have money, nigga.
Exactly.
You better have money flexing on Instagram. Otherwise,
you better get
that shit dead.
You better get your Photoshop up and.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We should Photoshop our Instagram.
Nah, because then they gonna look at the followers. That's the thing.
They're gonna be like, yo, this nigga's like, this nigga ain't living this shit.
Yeah, the first thing they look at is the followers. They be like, oh damn, 300. Bye, nigga. So. All right, so let's move on. I wanted to do this last week, but it was already Sunday, and a lot of the games were being played. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a quick rundown. Don't have to really get too deep into why, but we're going to go through our the Week 6 schedule of the NFL. Some of this stuff may change. Oh, you hear about the Falcons?
They fired.
Oh, yeah, that too, but they had like a positive test.
Oh, yeah, that just happened, didn't it?
Yeah, first positive thing all year for the...
It don't matter. Our season over with anyway. Hey, man, shut up, dog.
So, yeah, but as
all we got to do is go 11-5 to make the playoffs now.
Well, y'all playing the Vikings, so y'all have a chance. 1-5 is on the cusp. They 1-4, so it's possible. All right, so
football team.
Let's run down the list. All right, so first we got Broncos and Patriots. Broncos are 1-3. Patriots are 2-2.
Is Cam still out?
I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah, so I think he's out this game as well.
Broncos.
All right, I got Patriots. Texans. Well, I'm not gonna do the records. I'll just say the names. Texans and Titans.
Unless Texans defense plays well, Titans all day.
I think they kind of feel better about firing Bill O'Brien.
They just fired him last week, right?
Yeah, and AFC South games are usually tough, regardless of the records. I'm going Texans.
Really? Are they like 1-4 right now?
AFC South games, division games are usually hard, regardless of the record. Titans are undefeated. Texans are 1-4, but I think Texans won their first game once they fired Bill O'Brien. So, I think they can get this one.
Yeah. No, I got Titans winning that one.
All right. Another game that's actually, I guess I will pull the record out for this one. Browns, who are 4-1, Steelers, who are 4-0.
Steelers. Browns can't beat that defense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Steelers
as well. All right. Ravens and Eagles.
Ooh.
I got Ravens.
Probably the Ravens. I think the Eagles are just having a bad season, but they're not a bad team.
Well, whatever.
I got the Ravens though. Ravens all day.
That whole division is shit.
Who beat Kansas City last week? That was like the biggest shock. I forgot who it was. Oh, it was the Raiders.
Let's see. Washington football team versus the New York Giants.
That's going to be a terrible game.
I
got football team.
Same.
You hear how that sounds? I got football team.
Yeah, I know. Even the logo, it looks like they cut off. It looks like they took the Wells Fargo and just cut off the W.
Just made a W.
They just cut that shit off and put it there.
Bro, imagine me. We'll get into that.
Falcons and Vikings.
Shit, that might not even be happening no more. Falcons and Vikings, huh?
Yeah.
I guess I got us winning.
You gotta ride together, die together.
I got us winning.
Ride together, die together.
Who you got?
Well, I'm also gonna go with y'all. Like I said, they just fired Dan Quinn. Usually, when the coach gets fired, team will get one.
We gotta get one. Come on, man.
All right. Next, Lions versus Jaguars.
Are we the Browns? Are we the new Browns? Are the Falcons the new Browns? We are.
Falcons are the Falcons.
Okay.
Lions and Jaguars.
Lions.
Jaguars.
You're biased. You're from Duval.
No,
That's what you got?
Lions suck also.
They both suck.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick the worst team, Jaguars. Jaguars.
Well, that's fine. Bengals and Colts.
Colts.
All right, I'm with you.
Unless Joe Burrow has a spectacular game.
No, I'm with you. I got Colts. Bears and Panthers.
Bears.
Panthers.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Jets and Dolphins. Jets are a mess right now. I got Dolphins.
That game is going to be terrible.
They just let go of Le'Veon Bell, and somebody was talking shit about Adam Case.
Did you see that? Le'Veon Bell, he's with the Kansas City Chiefs now, ain't he?
Yep.
What up, man? You know somebody's mad as hell right now.
Damn, as if they needed more offense.
Jesus. Dolphins.
Yeah. Packers and Bucks.
Ooh.
I think Packers they rolling right now. I got Packers.
Aaron Rodgers is a god, bro.
Yeah, and
Brady
Brady is still trying to get his team together. They still seem to be having some growing pains.
Aaron Rodgers is on a revenge
And right now,
tour.
Aaron Rodgers said, "Yo, I heard y'all talking about that boy in Kansas City, but put some respect on my name."
And he broke up with Danica Patrick.
Well, that's good for him.
I think that's what did it.
Wasn't he with like Olivia Munn too? Or was that before that?
That was before that.
Oh.
He just recently broke up with Danica Patrick. He's with Olivia Munn. But that's when he went on his slump that wasn't his fault.
Well, I think right now he see y'all gave that boy how much?
And then y'all drafted Jordan Love behind me.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah.
I got y'all bitches.
Yeah, I got Packers going.
Packs.
Sunday night game, Rams and 49ers. Again, I believe it's a division game.
Where they playing at?
They're playing at San Francisco.
Rams.
I'll go Niners.
You go Niners?
I'll go Niners.
Jimmy Garoppolo's benched, ain't he?
Yeah.
Rams. Rams all day. Like it's not. I don't know what else to say. Rams all day.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be close though.
All right. An interesting one. Chiefs and Bills.
That's gonna be so fucking good. I don't know. That's gonna be a good one, man.
I'm gonna go
Bills.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Bills.
I'll go
Bills.
I'll go Kansas City.
I mean,
I'll go Kansas City.
That game could really go anyway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I got Bills. Are they playing? Are they playing in Buffalo?
They're in Buffalo.
I got Bills.
All right. I'll go Chiefs. I think they'll bounce back. I think they just lost to the Raiders, I believe. So I think they'll bounce back.
Okay.
And we got Cardinals and Cowboys. No Dak. I got Cardinals.
I got Cowboys.
Cowboys?
I got the Cowboys.
Oh.
What did I say? Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think Carson. Who they got to replace him? Carson Palmer, right? I mean, not Carson Palmer. Was it Carson Palmer?
No, they benched they benched Haskins for not Haskins. What's my name? Hold on one second.
I'm pretty sure they got the old Cincinnati quarterback. Not Carson Palmer. Damn, what is his name?
Are you talking about the Cowboys? Oh, they got Dalton.
Dalton.
Yeah,
Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton is going to have a great game.
That's what Jerry wants too.
I think that's.
And I don't want him to have one.
I think he's going to have a great game.
That's what Jerry wants.
Because Andy Dalton has something to prove.
Yeah, and Jerry wants. That's what Jerry wants. Jerry gonna pay him.
Because Andy Dalton was actually a good quarterback. He was just on a terribly managed team. He wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad. They got to the playoffs enough times for him to at least win a game.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's never won a playoff game, has he?
No, they went to the playoffs like 10 years straight, and they didn't win like one game. Not 10 years, but he had been to the playoffs enough times to at least win one game.
Consistent letdowns.
Yeah, so I got to put some of that on him.
I think he's going to show out. That's my guess.
Perhaps, but that would be definitely uplifting for the Cowboys. Like I said,
yeah, they need it.
Dak's injury, and I still feel bad for him. But yeah, man, I think things are starting to gel with the Cardinals, and I think DeAndre Hopkins over there. I think he loves being over there.
Think so? Yeah, you're right. Because he hated L.I.B.R.A. probably.
I don't think he hated him. I just think he just maybe.
I think the whole team hated him.
Yeah, but not in the same way. Because even I like what he said when they fired Bill O'Brien. He said he put a post like "wish bad on no man." And he could have very easily been like "haha karma" or some shit like that. But I think he just washed his hands with it. I think maybe there was a point where he did have animosity towards him, but once now that he's in a different situation, in Arizona. New locker room, new atmosphere. You just kind of let that shit go, man.
I think I don't know, man. J.J. Watt don't complain. So when J.J. Watt talks shit about you, you might be trash, man.
No, I like I said, I agree with that. I can agree with that because, you know, like you said, those are two guys. To me, DeAndre Hopkins obviously one of the best receivers in football, and seen from what I can see, is a good character guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, J.J. Watt goes without saying. You know, character guy, and for those types of, for Bill O'Brien to have some type of beef with those two guys, yeah, I think that does speak to, you know what I'm saying. So that's what we got for this week. So we'll see how that goes. And let's get into the Melo disrespect. The Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets who defeated the...
How dare these niggas?
Who defeated the Los Angeles Clippers in the second round.
How you put Blaylock on? Yo.
So we're gonna get into this, ladies and gentlemen. So the Denver Nuggets put a post on their Twitter page where they stated that, or no, they asked to name some of your favorite Nuggets players. They had Jokic on there. They had Chauncey Billups, who was in, he played for a few years in, I think 3 years. I think he played along with Melo at that time. Dikembe Mutombo. Who's that, Nick Van Exel?
Man, I don't know.
But the point is, there was a very premier name that was not on that list. One, Carmelo Anthony.
How dare them?
So
I ain't even pay attention to you niggas till Melo went there. How dare you niggas?
I understand that Melo's departure was not the most cordial, but the man played there for 7 years. He also got into the Western Conference Finals for the first time in forever.
Yep.
When he played.
Yep, sure did.
So, you know, give him his respect, man.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Give him his respect. So, before he was there, the Nuggets had missed the playoffs for 8 straight years. When he got there,
they didn't miss it all.
7 years in a row.
7 years in a row.
They made the playoffs.
Yep.
So, listen, man. Again, I get the departure. I get how he ended. Was not the best. But the man, when he was there, he tried. So there's a lot of Nugget fans who feel away because, of course, he left. But then there's a lot of Nugget fans who know, like, yo, we was shit before he got there.
Right.
So, you know, look, man. When it's all said and done, Melo probably will not win a championship for a lot of reasons that I think are his fault. But in the grand scheme of basketball, in the grand scheme of his career, you know, some of the disrespect that he's received, whether it be from the sports media, whether obviously from the Denver Nuggets franchise themselves, it's a little bit unwarranted, in my opinion. But you know, that's why the Lakers got rid of you. That's why the Lakers bounced y'all out in 6 or 5. So
yeah, fuck you niggas.
God has a way.
Yeah, fuck y'all. That was messed up.
Yeah, so I hate for Jamal Murray to want to get up out of there. I hate for that to happen.
All right, and Jokic.
Or Jokic.
Y'all can bring back Blaylock.
So
fuck.
So yeah,
I like what Portland did too.
Yeah,
Portland with their response. That was
So yeah, so Portland made a post kind of similar to the Denver Nuggets post, and they did put Carmelo Anthony on that post. Of course, Carmelo was a big part of the Portland's push this year. They did struggle to get into the playoffs. However, they did get there, and Melo certainly contributed to that, along with just the monster performances from Dame Lillard. But again, it's about it's a respect thing, man. It's just a respect thing. You know, Does Melo deserve some levels of criticism? Absolutely. Of course he does. But the man, like I said, when he was with your franchise, look what he did when he was there. And don't focus too heavily on how he got out and how him forcing his way out.
Yeah.
Why would he want to do that unless the organization didn't do right by him? So that's that.
Yeah, that was messed up.
So, any thoughts you got on that, or just?
I mean, he took them to seven straight playoffs, and all the way to the Western Conference Finals, and he's one of the top scorers ever. I don't get this. I don't get what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, man.
Like I understand. Like it's like what you said. I understand that. His exit wasn't the grandest. He didn't leave on the best terms. But I mean, he put y'all franchise in the spotlight. Let's just be 300 right now. Like, y'all weren't on anybody's radar. Y'all jerseys were cool. That was it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I had a Nuggets fitted. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a Nuggets fitted.
Oh no! Look, that Nuggets, especially the retro uniforms with the city with the rainbow and shit.
Yeah.
Look, man, I give it to Denver. Y'all jerseys, y'all stuff always been hard. That's true, but to not put Melo on your list, I don't care how you feel about him. That's just disrespectful, man. And he don't deserve that. He really don't. Cause for one, I feel like it's really the organization. Melo's never. It's a lot of NBA players who get a bad rap who I think aren't that bad. It's like how, the Sixers got rid of Jimmy Butler. Then we found out it was really Brent Brown. But Brent Brown painted him as this fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This team problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of messed up that they did that, especially for what he did for your franchise. So, like I said, I don't know who Melo got beef with up there, but you niggas is cursed.
Well, yeah, mile high curse.
Man, y'all definitely y'all niggas is cursed now because that shit was disrespectful. Y'all ain't win another one for 5 years. Yeah, fix it. Go ahead and fix that person. How do you niggas put Blaylock on there? I can accept Billups, but Blaylock, nigga.
Yeah, man, that's whatever.
That was crazy. So I don't know.
The disrespect is real.
It was real. So fuck y'all.
All right. Anything else we got?
No, not really. Cool podcast,
All right.
We did our thing.
Yep. All right. Pretty good episode this week. Let's go ahead and close it on out. All right. So episode 31. We thank you all again for listening. And if you are on social media, if you check out the description, you can see the link to find us on all social media platforms as well as all streaming platforms. And Patreon coming soon. We on that, as well as merch coming soon. Definitely as we move into 2021, we'll have some exciting things coming up for you guys.
Yeah, wait till niggas move.
Yeah, so we're definitely, again, we appreciate your support. Please, make sure you comment and leave your thoughts and feedback on our content in the comments, okay? That way we can kind of see what's going on and see the engagement. We're looking to do some things that are much more interactive with the audience, possibly some live reviews, possibly some live maybe segments in the future. But we definitely need that engagement from you guys so we can make that happen. And that's all I got, man. Anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Please go vote.
Yes, please vote. Please use your voice.
I don't care who you vote for. Just go vote.
And again, like we said, definitely use your voice to vote. Use your voice to not just on the presidential election. Definitely make sure you're aware of what's going on in your city, who's running for what in your immediate counties, because that stuff is equally, if not more important, because that's what's going on right in front of you. So definitely make sure that you are doing your due diligence. And if you're one of those suckers who choose not to vote, because that is your choice.
Come see me. Drop your location.
Well,
drop your location
I'll
and
say
square
this,
up.
Make sure you're out here doing your civic duty. You can't just be talking about what doesn't work if you ain't trying to come up with no solutions to what does work, because that's a lot of times what happens. A lot of people have all the answers to what doesn't work, but they have no solutions behind that. So that is that on that. So we'll leave it at that. You all have a good week. Be safe, and we will check in with you guys next week. And we're out of here.
Peace.